Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I was just standing here just to do the intro, just I thought it was a nice background, and I spotted there's a Korok seed over there. You may be wondering where I am right now, and that is because I am somewhere different from where I ended the last episode. It's been a little bit of a gap since I recorded the last episode, and that's basically because I did a little bit of exploring by myself. Don't tell me off. But I tried to not do anything exciting, so don't panic. Basically, I went around the outside of the mountains here, and I found a couple shrines, which I have not done, I have marked, but I didn't find anything else major. And then I also realised that I hadn't explored down this ravine. If you remember, I'd gone to this stable, and I went over the bridge, and then I kind of went straight up here to Rito Village, and I didn't explore anywhere down here, and I hadn't done the canyon. So I went along the canyon, I found some cool caves through there, and I also found something interesting here, which I will check out at another time. So basically what I do, I mean, I've only done it twice, but what I will do is, like, once I've kind of completed an area mostly, but there's a few little bits I haven't checked yet, I'll just do that between episodes, so then we can kind of get back to doing like some of the bigger things. But then if I do run into anything that seems more exciting or a shrine, I will make sure not to do that outside of the video. Right, deal? Does that sound fair? No. I don't know why I keep being like so scared you're gonna all tell me off for like playing this a little bit without recording. Like, everyone's so nice in the comments as if you're going to tell me off for that. I just want you to know that like this series isn't going to be me just doing the highlights. This is basically my full Let's Play. But if I feel like I've gone through an area, I'm just basically going back just to make sure there's nothing I missed, is I think a fair way to do it. Anyway, as I say, I saw a Korok seed up here. And is this going to be the one? Oh, it's like an arrow shooty one. Okay, right. Let's see how good I am at this. I'm not the best normally at bow and arrows, but not doing too shabby there. Is that it? Are we done? No, one more. Ba-doing. Okay, there we go. Nice simple Korok seed. It's good though, because my inventory is continually getting filled up. And I have 16, so I should be able to do a few upgrades. I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now because I got all these shrines to do. I got that quests that I need to do down here in the mines. I want to go to more Sky Islands because I want to get more things. There's things up there. And then there's also this big thing that I discovered down here, which is why I decided to stop exploring outside of episodes and bring you in, because I found this and oh, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. It's called the Forgotten Temple. There we go. Yeah, that adds up. So yeah, I discovered this thing here, and I thought this looks quite big and exciting. So let's start recording, and yeah, we'll go and have a little look inside the Forgotten Temple and see what we can find in here. I've also had the results are in for if you remember back after I finished the Wind Temple, I asked you to leave comments for where should I go next. To leave that up to you. And most people said to go to Zora's domain. So I guess that's like northeast. And don't panic if you would prefer me to go somewhere else and you think, oh, but it's so good down here. Or, you know, the Gerudo place is so good. Like, I'm going to do all of them. It's just which one am I doing first? And I'm going to go and do Zora's domain first, because that's what most people said. Anyway, here is Kado.
Oh, Link, I'm so pleased that you're here as well. To be honest, Lady Impa deduced that there is something related to the geoglyphs here. It took some effort for us to get up here, but we managed it. But then Lady Impa grew impatient. The moment I took my eyes off her, she went deep into the temple all by herself. Once I finish mooring the balloon, I plan to hurry after her.
Well, you know, the balloon's not going anywhere. It's not even on. I mean, it's pretty tied down. All right, you know what? You stay there. I will go in and try and find Impa myself then. Yeah, there are some bokoblins down here, by the looks of things. I saw a nice tip that for breaking over the boxes, it's quite an obvious thing, is just use an axe. And it's just probably like one of the quickest, best ways to open them up fast. So that was a nice little tip if you wanted to try that yourselves. Right, they're all hanging out down there. I wonder if there's like... I kind of want to like drop something. Oh, I see. I don't have any bombs left. No, I've only got one bomb. Okay, let's keep this simple. And oh, actually, should I go? Actually, while I'm up here, maybe I should stick to the high ground for now because it might be more difficult to get back up here from once I drop down. Like, I am going to have to go back down there to get Lady Impa anyway. So the geoglyphs, they're the big, like, drawings that are on the floor that I've had to, like, fly up, and I've been getting the dragon tears from. So this is in some way related to those by the sounds of things. It doesn't look like there's much down there, apart from all the lazy bokoblins having a nap. I kind of feel bad, like waking them up and attacking them anyway. I'll leave them to it. Like you don't get like great loot from them anyway. Like, you get stuff that you could use in elixirs and stuff, but you don't get, like, amazing things anyway. You kind of need to go up against the tougher enemies anyways. So I probably shouldn't stress too much about that. And Lady Impa may be in trouble. So that should be my priority. I'm just kind of checking down in these gaps down here, just to make sure she's not down in any of those. But it seems like this temple goes pretty deep by the looks of things. And there she is! What are you doing all down here by yourself? So let's do the shrine first. Just in case for this quest it requires me going deeper in or something. It'd be good just to have this to go back. And I know, by the way, that like you don't have to complete the shrine to be able to teleport to it. Like, there's been quite a few people like in the comments saying, because I've said about let's do the shrine first so I can teleport back here. Like, I know you don't have to complete it. Like, you can just like press the thing on the outside, but like it feels weird to go to a shrine and just like not complete it. Like, you don't want to forget to go back there. Right, building blocks. So do these need to like match? This is just like a giant Korok seed one by the looks of it. Right, so let's do this one round that way and do it here. Then if I do the same on the other one, I'm assuming they're going to get a little bit more complex after this. Yeah, it's just like a big Korok seed one. I guess there's probably not many ways to cheat this one if it's got a... Well, I guess you could just fly over there. It's weird that they leave that gap there because there's so many ways that you could, like, fly over there with all of the mechanisms that you're able to use. Like, they obviously just don't mind that. They obviously just like, yeah, you know, if you don't want to do this one, you can skip it if you want. Right, let's try and shoot this one. I didn't want them to finish doing their whatever they were doing with their flame emitters. I wanted to take them out quicker if I could. There's a so there's flame emitters on the floor as well. Are they do I have room to pick this up? No. Are they used for the puzzle at all? No, I think they were just things that it could use. It looks like we just got another puzzle here. There is a chest up there, so I guess first things first, I could make like a little bridge for me to be able to climb up to get to that one. Will I be able to scamper up here? I can. Right, let's go grab this chest. Not that we ever get anything good from these chests in these, right? Okay, that's actually not too bad. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, right, I might have to actually think about this one. So it is just a big cube, yo, just big 3x3 cube. So this one could very naturally fit in there. So that one could be right, but then obviously I don't know whether the others would... Yeah, I don't know if that will be right, actually. Let's do that one last, because that's like the smallest piece. This seems like the biggest one. So if I can get this in a position where it would fit naturally, maybe I could fit the other ones right. Oh, but maybe... Well, I don't even need all of them. You know, I might not even need, because that fits in quite nicely there. Actually, I think I will, and I think this one goes next to it, then the other one goes on the end, I think looks right. Because if I do that one down... if it will go down, yeah, down there. And then the last one, I need to turn it round, will just slot in. Okay, this has been a rather simple shrine. Apart from that, like, one shrine where I just kept forgetting to use Ascend. Once again, these shrines, like, I don't know about you, but they've seemed much easier than Breath of the Wild. And maybe it's just because it's like there's so many, like, new tools at your disposal, like it's so much easier. But I do feel like if that was Breath of the Wild, there would then be like another one after, like some other twist to make it a little bit more challenging. Like, I think a good way to sum it up is that, like, it's not about, like, can you work out, like, a difficult puzzle? It's like, can you just understand, like, what the puzzle is? You know, it's like, imagine if it's like, so say it's a difficult puzzle where it's like, you need to push a block through a maze so it can then go on the button. But the puzzle is the difficult maze. Like in this game, it's not about getting it through the maze. It's just, can you work out that the block needs to go on the button? and then that's kind of it. You know, there's no other extra challenge of like, oh yeah, this needs to do this, and then executing it is like quite simple. And I don't know, obviously I've not done all of them yet, but that has kind of been like my experience so far. And personally, I'd kind of like them to be a little bit more challenging, but then I guess like, you know, people prefer different things, I guess. Like compared to like the combat, which, you know, like it's not crazy difficult, but like, you know, you gotta, you gotta concentrate. It feels like the puzzles are easier than the combat, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's stop rambling and let's talk to Impa.
Oh, Link, thank you again for your help with the balloon. I believe there is something related to the geoglyphs somewhere within this temple. I am searching, but so far it has been in vain. The chambers here are enormous, so it will be a difficult task at best. Where could it be?
Okay, well, I guess you stay there. I will go deeper into the Forgotten Temple and see if I can find. Like, where is she getting this information from? Like, how does she know that this is in some way related? Oh, there's a giant goddess statue here. The face looks kind of funny, like zoomed in. It's that little mouth. That little mouth just looks really funny. Let me let's take a picture. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. There we go. Lovely picture though. Beautiful. Add that one to the album. I really haven't done any of the of like the compendium and like collecting everything up, have I? I've really kind of just ignored that. I kind of did in Breath of the Wild as well, to be fair, so it's not it ain't a big shocker. Right. What do we have here? There's a thing in the middle. Like a flower. Rocks around. Is there anything I can ultra hand here? No. I wonder if I'm going to complete something somewhere else and then come back to it. So this is giving me proper Zelda dungeon vibes. Like, I enjoyed the Wind Temple, but it didn't feel like a classic Zelda dungeon. It's just too small, I think, is probably like the way to sum it up. And there's something interesting here. I'm excited about this. But yeah, this feels more like an old school Zelda dungeon. And like, I definitely prefer these like more modern Zeldas overall. But I can't help but miss the old school dungeons, right? I think that's just my way to get back out of here. So is this a map of the world, it looks like? So obviously we got the castle there. Then that's the mountain. And so is that Rito Village? Should be like here somewhere? Oh, these are all the glyphs. Yes, because that's the one. I did that one, didn't I? And I did that one. And I've seen the sword and I've seen that one. But I don't think I've done that one yet. Okay, so is this just showing where they all are in the world? It looks like it. Ah, they're all on the walls as well.
Ah, this place. Oh. Lady Impa, let's head down. We must investigate up close.
Oh.
There, upon the walls. Are those not geoglyphs? What could this mean? I believe the one we saw first was the geoglyph on the left edge of the wall. As for the next painting, according to the floor map, it's near Rito Village. Yeah, I've done that one. I swear I spoke to you about that one. It seems the locations of the other geoglyphs from the wall are marked on the floor map as well.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe what my eyes behold. Who could have guessed this old ruin still held such secrets? It is said that the geoglyphs appeared all over Hyrule during the upheaval when Princess Zelda went missing. How are they connected to these images here? There is no time to dawdle. Let's hurry up and investigate the remaining geoglyphs. Lady Impa, perhaps you should rest a bit before trying such a journey. Link, if you happen to see a geoglyph during your travels, I urge you to investigate this matter as well. If more strange visions are waiting at the other geoglyphs, just like the one you already experienced, well, perhaps they will provide clues that could lead us to Princess Zelda. Okay. I mean, like, the thing is if there's, like, one thing that you don't need, help tracking down, it's the geoglyphs. Like, they're enormous. Like, they're so big. Like, I get, like, I mean, who's struggling to find them? Like, that needs this map as well. But it might
help me work out the order, because apparently there's like a right order of them. And I think I got lucky with the first two. So that one's first, and then that one. So what I might do is, press the wrong button, is take some screenshots of these in the order that I need to find them. Just to make sure that the flashbacks I get are in order. Because I believe they are. I got some comments saying about, like, make sure you do them in the right order. But obviously I didn't know what the order was. And this seems to be roughly telling me. So if that is the case, then I can do that. Wait, are there two different sword ones? Or is that just the... Okay, no, so I should do that sword one last. So which one was next then? So it's the big switch, the Porapad, which is... this way, which is kind of in the direction of Zora's domain, which was where I was going to head to next. So that has actually worked out rather lovely. Oh yeah, speaking of like recordings, I got some stuff to show you. Do you want to see my videos? I recorded some videos for you. Well, actually, let me show you a funny one from the other day. So, well, not from the other day. This was a bit ago. This is Breath of the Wild. But this is when I restarted my playthrough and I didn't have much stamina. And then, as you can see, I'm running around. I'm at the very beginning. I think I'm in the Great Plateau still. Yeah, at the Great Plateau. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you can shield surf in this game. Why don't I do some shield surfing? But I didn't realise that my shield was badly broken. And unfortunately, it broke. And then I did this. Oh, dude, it was just such a funny ragdoll. Anyway, that was not what I meant to show you. What did I mean to show you? So, oh yeah. So at the Great Plateau, I found a like a little Yiga clan hideout near where they teach you to cut down trees to get across the gap. And I found this lady, and I basically got that mask from her. So I just thought I'd show you that. So I'll show you on the map where that was in case you want a little bit of help if you haven't found her yet. So the Great Plateau, that's not the Great Plateau. I know it is Great Plateau. Is it? Yeah, Great Plateau. So it is, there's the Temple of Time. It is round, oh, where's the gap? Oh, it's here. Here it is. There, that's the Yiga clamp there, right in the middle. So if you want to find it, that's the place to go. And then, right, let's go back to my pictures. Let's go back through my albums. There was a map here that seems to show other places that the Yiga clan hideouts are, but I'm sure I just stumbled into those anyway. And then, oh yeah, I also got this recording, which is basically, if you remember, I kept saying about a strategy where you could, like, in slow motion shoot these little guys to get more rupees from them, and I kept messing it up, but I finally did it a little bit better. So I thought I'd show you the strategy. But it's basically this. You go to slow-mo. Then as you can see, they won't disappear, basically, until they fall back down. Which means in slow-mo, you can really rapid-fire a bunch of arrows. And there's special bows that allow you to shoot faster. So you could get even more rupees. So just a little strategy that you could bear in mind. And what's this? Oh, yeah, that was all. This is all stuff that you've seen. Okay, so there we go. You're back up to date with everything that's been going on. So, right, we can go back here by teleporting. Shall we go do some of those shrines then, shall we? Let's see if we can get a few shrines done. So these are all ones I mark things with loads of stars if I think, like, I'm scared that I'm going to forget about it. And want to make sure I don't. So let's go do a few shrines because I've already got enough now to upgrade. I think I'm going to do my health next, I think. Just because I do seem to be... taking a lot of damage at the moment, so it would be good to boost up my health. So I can already do one now, but if I get like a couple shrines done today and then maybe a couple tomorrow, then that'll be another upgrade, and I feel a little bit more ready before going and heading up to Zora's Domain, which I'm excited for, because that's where I went to first in Breath of the Wild. I think it's where most people went to first, and so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what it will be like now. So if I do that, is that going to block all of the other ones? And then, that was not going to land on me, is it? No, okay, that's good. So that's gone all the way up to the top there and just blocked them off. And then, is that a chest that's going to keep dropping? I just landed. So I'm assuming I can't just Ultra Hand it. Oh, actually, I might be able. Oh, no, I did, but then I let go of it. Okay, I mean, I guess I could have, like, turned that wheel going the other way and then it would have just pushed it this way, but if I can just grab it, might as well just grab it. And inside we'll get a strong construct bow, which is probably worse than most of the bows I have anyway, but thank you anyway, game. Right, it looks like that's where the end is. So I guess we're going to be coming back there later. What do we have here? So that closes it off. So if I go off, it will open again. And then I need to get this big ball up there. So I guess if I do this and then get one to go to the end and then just play it in reverse, it will just knock my ball into the thing. I mean, is that just it? Is that what I've got to do? If I then recall that first one, it will just push it up and then into the dish. Is that literally all it is? Okay. Simple. So that's going to open up this one. But it looks like we are not done yet by the looks of things. Aha, good. Right. So this ball's dropping and I need to get it to there. So if I recall it and it goes back a little bit, but then I stop recalling, will it end up just dropping? Well, let's let it drop a bit more, just so I have time to do this. Then if I just cancel it, is it just going to drop straight down? Is that the way it works? Oh, it is the way it works. Okay. Do you see what I mean? Like, and I don't mean to be having a go, and it looks like there is more here, but it is much, like, the puzzle isn't like, as I say, it's like it's working out like the ability you need to use almost, rather than like working out a difficult puzzle with it. So let's hopefully I eat my words in now. This is going to be like a really crazy difficult puzzle that I have no idea what to do. Right, so this goes in there, and then I need to make sure that it will go outside of the pot when it reaches the other side. So can I recall that platform? I can. And will that go fast enough that it slides the ball out? It will not. And oh, and I just fell down a giant pit. This is good actually, because I'm actually not sure what I got to do here. Like all of the other puzzles have been like instantly obvious. Oh wait, then it goes the other side. Very interesting. And I'm assuming I can't just drop it in. They'd have made it too far away, right? Yeah, that's not going to line up there. It looks like I could ascend into it, but I don't really know how that would help. So if I lifted up the ball from the pot, like here, like say if I did the motion, the ball like going up and then down. If I set that to recall when it's over it, and that would give the time for the ball to move. Like the ball's not going to whip back over there, right? Is the ball just going to like follow that motion and just go up even though it's there? Does that make sense? So let's wait till it starts moving. Then if I do that, and then just do that, is it just going to drop? Okay, that is what it is. Okay, fair enough. God, I'll be honest, I was sweating a little bit there. And I promise you, I am enjoying the shrine. I never want to be like, it's a fine balance for me. Because I feel like being Stampy and making a Stampy video, there's like an expectation of like almost like constant like positivity, I guess is probably a good way to put it. But I always like, and the way I try and do that is I just always try and make sure I just do things that I enjoy. And then that way, like, I never have to feel like, oh, I'm pretending to be positive. I'm pretending to like love everything. But, you know, I just play games that I really like. And then, you know, if I stop it, then I stop enjoying them. Then I stop playing them, basically. That's kind of the way I get around it. And, but then it's always like a balance to then also just trying to be like honest. As well. Like, I don't want to be pretending I'm enjoying something when I'm not. And that isn't the case here, because I am absolutely enjoying doing these shrines. But I do still like I'm just so obsessed with games. I love talking about games. I love critiquing games. And I love kind of like really analysing them. And so this is just kind of like one of my observations where I just feel like the fact that they got all these Ultra Hand and Fuse and all of these crazy things, like I was expecting like almost like a step up from the shrines from Breath of the Wild, whereas in a sense they've kind of been very similar, but maybe just a little bit easier, I guess. But then there are so many more like cases where you kind of got like puzzles and things that you need to like work out while you're exploring the world. So I guess it kind of does like balance out in that way a little bit anyway. Right then, looks like we have like more of a battle shrine here. I was hoping to see if there's oh no, I don't want to fight both at the same time. Right, see if I can just lure one back to here. Yeah, normally there's like boxes or things lying around that might have some better gear in or something that I could fuse. But it looks like there isn't. So let's just try and go and take out this guy one-on-one. And then hopefully my stick will be strong enough to take him out. Okay, it's doing okay damage. Obviously, when I take out this guy, I'll be able to use the thing on his head. And I'll be able to fuse that to a weapon. And then that will make the rest of the fights much easier. Not that this one has been doing much of a fight. So yeah, let's drop this. And then I'm going to switch to my other stick. Yeah, because that one's almost destroyed. And let's go and fuse this to that like that. Right, is there anything down there? Are there any chests or anything? Anything sneaky hidden behind here? I was hoping there'd be some better loot or something down there. But sadly, that does not seem to be the case. Right, there's a lot of enemies. I see all the question marks appearing. So let's see if we can lure this guy out. See if I can get... Oh, is that an alarm one? Oh, there's spikes there. Okay. I could attach these to my shield, I guess would make sense. And I do have a bow and some arrows now as well. So I probably don't want to attach that to my to anything. But yeah, I can attach this to my shield, which will help me out. Those rocks as well that they throw at you, you can knock those back. Oh no, didn't mean to fuse. Okay, I'm doing okay damage. This seems to be like almost like the boss one of them, but they got like one of those things on their head that will really help me out. And then the lightning damage seems to do really good against the constructs as well. So I can grab their weapon for that as well. But then let's drop this. And then let's fuse it, I guess, to this, because I'm kind of running out of things. But this is good, because I can keep my shield up and attack at the same time now. To be fair, it doesn't really matter about the alarm going off, because if it's just alerting these guys, that's kind of what I want to do anyway, because I kind of just want to fight them. Or, you know, if you're going to do that... Oh, no, let me grab it. I wonder if I could just do this, and if I just go back like that, and then recall it... Is that going to push into him? Oh, he's moved. He moved. That would have been a good thing to do there, though. Right, I want to be careful because those spiky balls do a crazy amount of damage. And they do have a shield as well, this one. So I know it's been pretty easy so far, but I do not want to take this one for granted. But so far, so good. Right, let's have a little look around the outside here just to see if there's any either any loot or any more constructs hiding around the side here. I love the combat music in these shrines. I really like. And actually, I was listening to the music for where I started the episode outside the Forgotten Temple. Like that music was like really good, but it sounded really different from like what you think of like normal Zelda music. It sounded really different. Can you just stop? I can't even take that out. Is that setting off like a trap or something? No, it's just this person down here. Right, let's use this to try and. Oh no! Oh dear! I thought I was gonna send out a why didn't it send out a shock? Oh, I guess it's not gonna launch it. It's just gonna like hit them with it. But it only does 6 damage. Oh, okay. All right. I think I may have messed up a little bit there. I thought it was gonna shoot like a ball of electricity, like basically like what they're doing with their arrow, but it did not. Right. Let's be careful. Oh, is this the last? This actually might be the last one here. You know? Okay. It is. I was worried that they hadn't given me any food or anything to heal. So I was I was getting a little bit stressed at the end there, but I think that all of the loot that I gathered, I still get to keep. So that's good. I think so anyway. Or maybe not. But that's the shrine done anyway, and that door's opened. And then what was in here? Ah! Oh dear! No! Okay, I don't think there's anything really to keep long term. It's just some more zone high devices in there, but we don't need that. Right, let's see if we get something good. Hopefully we get one of those batteries, if nothing else, so I can use it in one of the dispensers. I got a sapphire. That's okay. I could sell that for some rupees, or I could use it to attach to a weapon. I know that is an option as well. Right, let's keep going with my shrine speed run. There's another shrine that I found down in the canyon where the Forgotten Temple was. I found it deep down in a cave down there, and I'm yet to do that one as well. I think that might be it for all of the ones that I have marked though. But I'll have a look on the map and see what I can see. Right, let's get rid of all these stars because I know this one's done, and I know it does mark on the map whether the shrine's completed or not. But I just know what I'm like, and I know, like, if I don't do it now, I just forget doing it. So that's not the shrine. Oh, is this one here? Aha! Is that? Oh, that's not the one in the canyon, though, right? Oh, it is. It's just so it's in this cave here. It's in the Tanga Canyon West Cave. So that's where that shrine is. There's the Tabantha Bridge stable. There's Tabantha Bridge, and then the caves here, which leads to that shrine down here. And I know there are other shrines that I've seen that I've not done yet, but these are ones that I got my teleportation points done. And then I think I'll only need one more shrine after this, and I'll be able to do like a double upgrade. That would feel nice, just to go there and be like, do you want a heart container, or would you like a stamina vessel? And I'll be like, both, please. I just like show up and be like, give me everything you got. I take the lot. Just to get a double upgrade would feel good. Maybe I'll do that. It makes no sense because obviously it'd be handy to have the upgrades while I'm doing these shrines, especially if some of them are combat shrines. But it also would be fun just to go and show up and just get all of the ones straight away. Right then, what do we have here? So this ball can roll down and then just hits the target. Is that just okay? So that's just teaching me what we've got to do. Roll the balls into the targets, and then it will open up. That's the basic premise. And Tulin's not here. I can't use Tulin. That's not fair. Right. So we still only have one target. Okay. So they'd fall to the side, but if we stick them together, then like the pointy bit will go in the middle here, and it can just slide down and then should hit the target. Oh, I didn't put them down very straight. It's going a bit wild, but it did just about make its way down the end there. That was quite funny. And right, looks like there's now 3 different sizes of them down here. Is there going to be like 3 targets, or are we going to have to fuse them together in a different way? Well, let's just see where the target is. Okay. Oh, but then it needs to go down here. And then they need to like veer off at the end there. That's quite peculiar. I mean, I couldn't just like pick them up and just push them into the target, could I? I remember one of the other ones, I suppose you could just shoot like a fire flower at them and do it that way. And there's a chest up there in the corner. I guess I could probably just use this smallest ball and just use ascend. So I don't think I could climb up. I mean, I could do like a little staircase with the other ones, but I don't think that would actually be any easier. So if I do this, I can stand on this one and do my little mini lift to lift me up to the top here. And inside we have, drumroll please, 10 arrows. I mean, I'll use them. Arrows are always useful. I've never been like close to like running out of arrows, but I mean, they're always endlessly useful. I wonder if it's just a case where we need to roll it down, but like because I want it to veer to the right, I put the weight on the right. Let's just roll this down and let's just kind of see what happens. Oh, yeah, okay. I think I did it right, but also completely wrong, if that makes sense. Actually, can I just use oh wait, I can't use auto build. I guess because if I used auto build, I could like bring in stuff that isn't in the shrine. So I think I did it right. I just need to do these like this, but also the wrong way round, because this will naturally make it veer more to the right. And so it might just make it slide that way. And now it's just going to be about lining it up. Okay, maybe if I'll try that again, but I might just try placing it a little bit further to the right. And see if that will work. Okay. I got it. So I ended up where you saw. I did them all in a row. And I think the trick was that I just, I didn't start them straight. I always kept like starting them like straight on. But I started it, well, let me kind of show you again. So I can kind of explain it a little bit, just in case you are struggling on this one, because it's a little bit of a weird one. So I was basically doing it right, But I was just kind of just not starting it properly. And then that was kind of making me doubt I say doing it right. I bet there's a million ways you could do this one. So obviously you want to do it like that way so it will go to the right. But rather than starting it straight on like this, I kind of started off like a little bit more to the side, which gives it more time to kind of turn around to the right and then build up more speed like that. And then it kind of bounced off and got it. Okay, there we go. I got it. Phew! I think that's the most I've actually struggled on one of all of these. But it was more like I was just trying to do like the skill. It was like trying to get like a bullseye in darts or something. You know, I just had to like keep like lining it up and like adjusting like a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right until I finally got it right. And oh wait a minute, so I got 7. So I only need 1 more shrine in order to do a double upgrade. Oh, that would be really good to do. I'd really love to do 1 more shrine and get myself a double upgrade. I don't think I've got any more marked on the map, though. That's not a shrine there. No, there's no more shrines that I've, like, marked, but not done. You know what? There is one that I saw from around here somewhere by the Great Plateau. Just because we're so close to doing it, it would almost feel like a shame just to not do it now. So I might carry on my my shrine speed run. I don't know if I can still call it a speed run after that last one. But let's see if we can do that, and let's see if I can get myself my double upgrade. I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't think I ever did that in Breath of the Wild either. So there was a shrine I saw. I think it's like over like that way somewhere. And I always kept kind of seeing it and being like, oh, I'll come back to that later. Well, you know what? Later is right now. So we can come up here. And oh yes! There's been some update. You might remember... Oh, actually, I don't want to take this guy. I've already got one of those electric wand things. These guys are kind of annoying to take out, aren't they? There's been some updates. You remember that quest that I was trying to do where it's like under the water, through the stone gate? Ah, here it is. I knew it was close by. Yes, it was like under the water. And oh, yeah, there's the fairy thingy there as well. Oh, there's too much to do. I'm like overwhelmed. So much going on. Yeah, it was like under the water, through the gate of the Great Plateau. I've seen where it is I need to go in order to do that quest. I was close, but not close enough. So that's maybe something we could do in the next episode and kind of follow down that like vague quest line if we can. But anyway, let's get this shrine done first. Right, it's called The Stakes Guide You. So it looks like we're gonna have to put like stakes into that wall to guide the ball down. Then we have a stake here attached to a panel. Am I just gonna have to use this to get up here, maybe? Make like a little like bridge thing? Is this just gonna keep going up and down? Oh, it goes like really like high up there. Yeah, maybe we just need to use this in order to get up to there. And I wonder if that stake's there just to kind of like remind me that I can put stakes in things. So yeah, if you haven't seen the stakes before, you can do like what I'm doing now and like attach them to, seems like pretty much anything, like any like sort of terrain or anything. Let's try and grab this one back because I might need that again. So we have a fan there. Was that a chest up the top up there? Oh, there was. Oh, I kind of wish I took that panel with me, you know? Well, you know what? If I take this stake out, I can use that panel with it here, and then use that so I can have the stake attached to the panel up there. So I might have to make a few steps to get that chest. Is there a chest? Oh, yeah, there is a chest there. Okay, I didn't imagine it. Yeah, so if I attach this to that, I can make another little lift to go back up like I did before. I did just think I can't use this this fan just to get it, can I? Is this going to boost me enough that I? Okay, I could also just go and use this to get the chest as well if you want to do the simpler method. Right, so do I need to get to the top of this? Like, so how low does this go down from here? Oh, it's only that bit there that drops down. Okay, fair enough. And then is this just to allow me to get up to here so I could place some stakes down? It is by the looks of it. And that's dropping down there, and then that's spinning. So maybe do I need to do a stake to just stop this spinning and keep it so the ball's going to go that other way? So if I attach that, it keeps getting. Is it already getting knocked because I'm in Ultra Hand? If I put that in, yeah, okay, that is going to stop it. But then I need one to stop the ball from going too far down. So if I just lift that one up to there, is that then it's going to drop straight down to there? Okay, perfect. And then now we got the spinny one there. Oh, there's like a little loop down there. So I think I just need to get it there with some momentum. So, you know, if I just put that down a little bit, that stake there, that might just work. Look, if I just drop down here, I don't think I need any of the things from before. If this stake goes there, is that gonna be, will it have enough momentum to just land in there? Oh yeah, it will. Ah, no, it won't. It does not have enough momentum, but what I could do now is attach one of these to the ring, and then even though it won't be enough just to slide it across, hopefully this will just push it up those like rails and then into there. So let's turn this like that way around. I guess so if I do it from here, I can do it straight on, might be easier. And then if I push that in there, actually this needs to be more, because by the time it gets to the ball, so this is actually going to need to spin like that a little bit. Or the other way round. Actually, if I do it there, that should line up. So as it goes, okay, a little bit, oh no, a little bit glitchy. You know what, I might not even have needed that panel. The stake might be enough by itself, you know. If I just do the stake there like that, the panel might just be too big. Is that just going to slide it up? Is that going to be enough for it to reach? Oh, it looks like it is. Okay, I didn't know if I need to do another one on the other side. Right, that's that done. Is that the... oh, that's it. That's the shrine done. Oh, I've done it. I've completed my shrine speedrun challenge, and that is... well, how many shrines did I do today? I lost track. And I did all the stuff in the temple. I've been busy, but you know I need to be. Like, I've got so many different directions and things that I could do now, and like, the problem is each of them in my head seem to have like equal importance. So it's so hard to choose what to go do first. Yeah, I'm not sure what I am going to do first, you know. I guess I'll work it out in the next episode. I guess I'll work it out in the next episode because there are so many different options. But there's definitely a few like quite important things I want to do that are close by that I want to do before I end up going up to Zora's domain. And I guess a key one is I haven't gone back to speak to oh god, what's her name? Oh, completely back. Oh, Pora, of course, Pora. I've not spoke to Pora in a while. So I definitely want to go back and speak to her. So tell you what, let's go back to Lookout Landing. I will upgrade from the goddess statue, and then I'll also stand right next to Pura. So then I'll remember in the next episode, I'll be like, why am I standing here? I'll be like, oh yeah, I was going to talk to her. So I haven't spoke to her since I've completed the Wind Temple. And she's the person who kind of sent me off to kind of go to all of the different corners of the map. So it'd be good to kind of let her know. I also want to go inside of Hyrule Castle. Apparently there's like the cave that I went into underneath Lookout Landing. Apparently that goes deeper and there's more going on down there. I've got obviously the geoglyphs to do, and there's a thing there marked that I need to do. I've got the place in the depths I need to find. I've got all the Sky Island stuff as well. Oh dear, there is a lot to get done. People have been saying like, why are you doing like daily videos? Well, they're not really. They're saying like, I'm glad you're doing daily videos. But this is hopefully demonstrating why I've been doing daily videos, because otherwise this series would literally last like 3 years. Imagine if I did like even 2 of these a week. Like how like long this would go on for. This game is bottomless and I'm here for it. Anyway, this is what I've been looking forward to. I will have everything on the menu, please. I'll have a heart container and a stamina vessel. And the good thing about this stamina vessel is it's going to complete my my first ring, but like my first new ring, but my second ring. So it's just nicer, isn't it, when it's neater and there's not like another bit dangling over. Always makes me feel good. And then also apparently it's just meant to be just healing me from the gloom that I got from that mummy at the start of the game as well. So extra benefits. And doesn't that just look more satisfying now? The problem is though, is next upgrade for my stamina, I'm going to be all back to square one. But look at that. Look how much I could run before it even starts using my base stamina. Like, I know this is obviously, I'm sure you've probably got more stamina than me, but this is like a big upgrade, especially seeing as you spend a lot more time gliding around in this game than you did in the last game. Anyway, though, that is going to be the end of this episode here. Let's do what I said I was going to do and go and stand next to Porra to remind me that that's what I want to do next. But yeah, apart from that, that's going to be the end of this episode here. So I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!